Welcome back to Piers Morgan Uncensored. It really is going to get a bit uncensored here. OnlyFans has become a digital phenomenon. It has 190 million users and 3 million so-called creators who mostly use the space to upload X-rated photographs and videos of themselves for their subscribers. And it's big business, very big business, raking in $5 billion a year. Well, Elle Brooke, who makes 6 to 7 figures per month on the site, describes it as empowering. But after years of fighting back against the objective use of women in newspapers, magazines and as cheerleaders in sport, isn't it just, well, a bit of a backward step? Well, joining me now is OnlyFans creator Elle Brooke. I did ask you and then got it wrong, didn't I? Yeah. And the host of the Blaire White project, Blaire White, over in the States. So welcome to both of you. All right, Elle, now tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
What were you before you did this?
I was a law student, and now I'm a TikToker.
At university?
Yeah, Uni of Southampton. So
did you graduate or?
No. I dropped out to do OnlyFans because I was making a lot of money. So I was like, why am I doing reading?
Studying to be a lawyer?
Yes.
And then you start doing OnlyFans while you're at university?
Yes.
What made you get into it?
Because I saw how much money other people were earning, and I was thinking, hey, I can do this too. And then it turns out I'm pretty good at getting my clothes off, and I was like, this is a career for me.
No, see, okay, look, I've nothing against you. I'm not taking a moral view here, right? You can do what the hell you like if it's legal. I'm just disappointed that someone like you, who's obviously got a great brain, training to be a law student at university, decides to pack it all in to just take your clothes off for perfect strangers on OnlyFans. Why?
Because I wouldn't have made loads of money as a solicitor anyway. Like, I would have earned money, yes, but I earned that in 2 weeks now. And I earned that throughout uni.
How much do you make? I mean, how much money do you make?
I earn a lot. How much do you make? Maybe like double that?
Well, we won't get into what I earn, but what do you earn?
I earn a lot of money.
Well, give me a number.
Well, I don't want to give a specific number, but
why not?
I'm 0.01 on OnlyFans, so I'm as top as it gets.
What does that mean?
It means you are the best of the best. 0.01%.
Best of the best of what?
OnlyFans creators in monetary terms.
Why are you so good?
Because I'm really good looking.
Right.
And original.
We're certainly not shy, are you?
No, I know I'm good at what I do.
I'm not going to harangue you for being cocky, because that would be ridiculous coming from me. But, all right, well, let me go to Blaire here. I mean, Blaire, look, on the face of it, isn't this really what feminist empowerment's all about? A woman in control of her body, doing what she wants with it, making a huge amount of money? Isn't it entirely down to Elle, what she decides to do?
It absolutely is up to Elle to do whatever she wants to do in her professional career. And I don't have any issue with adults doing what they want, entering sex work. However, unfortunately, I think the way in which OnlyFans is often discussed in public makes it out to be this quick get-rich scheme. It reeks of a pyramid scheme. And oftentimes young girls find themselves following this fool's gold rush and not really understanding the consequences of it. So here's some information that I feel like young girls should arm themselves with. The average registered OnlyFans creator makes only $180 a month. That's the average. So we're not discussing Elle in that, obviously, but that is the average. Making about $2,500 a month puts you in the top 1%, which adds up to $15 an hour, which is the same or less than McDonald's pays. So oftentimes these young girls find themselves, entering sex work thinking that it's going to be financially, beneficial for them. And they end up making less than a fast food worker, but they still take on the entire stigma of being involved in sex work and oftentimes can't find employment afterwards. So my only issue is people doing these things without having, themselves armed with the information. And I think everyone should know what them.
Yeah, I mean, look, you make some good points. I mean, what do your family think of this? I mean, they must be incredibly disappointed, surely, that you backed in a potentially really successful career as a lawyer to do this.
Yes, my dad is dead and my mum is on my payroll. My family are fine.
Your mum's on your payroll?
My mum is on my payroll.
In what, doing what?
Admin.
What does that mean?
It's just behind the scenes work. She doesn't do anything rude or anything.
So she loves you doing this?
Well, she doesn't praise it at the pub like, woohoo, my daughter does OnlyFans, but she's supportive. She knows that I'm over 18, I can do what the hell I want. And she knows that, her views can't, impact my life. What is she gonna do? You're grounded because you do OnlyFans. Like, what the hell? It's 2023. People can do what the hell they want.
No, don't get me wrong. I totally subscribe to that, and the show.
Oh, you subscribe?
I don't subscribe to you, but I haven't bestowed you that honour yet. No, but I think this show's called Uncensored. You can do what the hell you like, right? I don't care. But I'm just curious about you being someone who embarked on a a law career, was obviously very bright, went to university, packed it in just for money to be effectively an online stripper. I mean, that's what you do, right?
Yeah. Way worse than an online stripper. But
What do you mean way worse?
Way worse. Online strippers just, naked. I do things that are way more grotesque than
Just
that.
pornography.
Pornography, anything. But it's all within what I want to do, and I absolutely love it, and I'm really good at it. I could be a good lawyer, yes, but also am I good at doing other things on video and camera?
How would you feel when you want to have kids yourself?
Well, I mean, I don't really want kids right now. But at
You
least
will do. How old are you?
25.
Right, so you will do at some stage, probably, right?
Maybe.
When you do, you're going to be proud that you have your little ones and they look at you and go, didn't you want to be a lawyer, Mummy? What happened?
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, but look at all my stuff.
They can cry in a Ferrari.
You see, I know there will be people watching this, younger people, cheering you on, going, yeah, girl, you go, Elle. And there'll be other people going, what are you sounding like? You sound awful, grotesque. It's like, why go down this road? You could be doing something so much better for the world than this, couldn't you?
No, I've been so sexually open since I was at school, and if you met anyone in my year group, they would be like, you were absolutely made to do this. And I think if you put your mind to something, then you can absolutely achieve it. Like, look at me, with a little bit of good looks and hard work, you can become a millionaire.
Blaire, look, to play devil's advocate, Blaire, I mean, look, I saw you rolling your eyes, but the bottom line is she's making millions doing what she enjoys doing. She's clearly very popular. I mean, who are we to be too prudish about it, frankly?
It's nothing to do with Elle, but I think it's important to state that it's not just about having good looks and a little bit of work ethic, because oftentimes, like I just said, you could be incredibly good looking on OnlyFans and only bring in $180 a month and still take on the entire stigma of doing sex work. So while it's important to, say that everyone can do what they want, we do have to acknowledge that Elle is the exception, not the rule. And oftentimes these young girls, sometimes on their 18th birthday, are being misled into joining this site that completely demolishes any prospects of future employment for them, and often statistically any chances of having relationships. A lot of OnlyFans girls are actually regretting being on the website, coming forward and saying they can't get a job now and they can't get a date, and they never even made the money to justify doing it.
That's a good point.
I'm so happy for Elle, but that's the exception to the rule.
Okay, yeah, let me ask you on that point. I mean, do you have a man or not? You want a man?
No, I'm single at the moment. But can I just point out that people fail at jobs all the time? Like, just because you didn't make it as an actor, do you regret being an actor? Like, so many companies go bust. And like, what that point
White, if you fail at OnlyFans, you've done porn.
Sorry?
I said, but if you fail at McDonald's, you didn't flip a burger correctly for a customer. If you fail at OnlyFans, there's videos and pictures of you having sex or being naked on the internet forever. There's much
you
worse
make that
consequences.
choice. It's not like loads of people fail.
No, I know,
if you make
but
that
you should
choice
make
of
the
getting
choice
naked,
armed
then you
with the
can
information. But you
agree
should
with
be
the
armed with the
circumstances.
information, is what I'm saying. You do
What
make
does it
a
say,
choice,
though, Elle? I mean,
absolutely.
honestly, we've got to wrap it up, but what does it say about society where a bright young woman like you, right, decides to abandon a career and a fantastic career as a lawyer to do this just because it's making you money online? What does it say about the way society's gone?
That I'm successful no matter what I do. I'd be successful as anything. It just
Are you proud of it? Are you proud of it, though?
Yeah, of course
Really?
I am. Of course I am. Look
More
at
than
me.
you would be
Through
as a lawyer?
OnlyFans, I box, I have a big social presence, I have everything. And OnlyFans was my gateway to become this influencer that I am now.
But
I
who wants to
absolutely
be
am
an
proud of that.
influencer, really? What does it mean?
Who wants to, have you met any, maybe not OnlyFans, but any
I
kid
find
at school?
all
They wanna be
influencers pretty shallow people. I've got to
Yeah.
be honest. Because they think they're great influencing on people, but most of them aren't. They're a bad influence.
I feel like now you've been deplatformed, you're kind of an influencer.
Really?
Yeah,
In
I'd
what
say
way?
so. I don't know, just you can have any views online and post them when you're an influencer.
That's true.
That has me as you.
That's true, but I see myself as a journalist. It was a career I always wanted to do. You would have been a lawyer if you hadn't taken this path. I reckon I'll interview again in 15 years.
Yeah.
And you'll say, you know what, Piers, you were right.
I'll pick you up in my Bugatti.
Okay, well, it'll be one or the other. Thank you for coming in, Elle, appreciate it. And thank you, Blaire. Appreciate you joining me.
Thanks
Thank you
for
very
having
much.
me.